we had been to the Vatican on Saturday to visit the Sistine Chapel, to visit the Vatican Museum, and see those sites. But Sunday morning, Roy managed to get us tickets to the Easter Sunday Mass. We got there early enough to get a great spot for our kiddos, right close as possible. We celebrated the Mass. At communion, our students were able to even receive communion. We were in such a great spot. And then afterward, the Pope made that surprise appearance on the balcony. And again, like, the energy changed quite significantly in St. Peter's Square when that happened. And everyone was very excited to receive that blessing from Pope Francis. And then we moved on.
And how did the students react? Were they quite surprised or emotional?
Absolutely. There was a lot of speculation about when and if he was going to make an appearance. I mean, all the students were aware enough of the fact that he had been ill, that he had been in the hospital for a while. So we had a feeling that, it was anyone's guess as to whether he was actually going to be able to make that appearance. But when the word finally spread that he was going to come out in the upper window of St. Peter's Basilica, like Karoline said, the energy definitely changed. The Mass ended, and he came out after the Mass to give the blessing. And I don't think anyone in that crowd, the thousands upon thousands of people that were there, no one left. They knew that at that point, they knew that he was going to come out, and there was no way that anyone was going to miss that opportunity to see him.
And obviously here in North America, we basically woke up hearing that he passed away. What was the reaction there, and were you still in Italy?
We had spent that Sunday in Rome, but in the morning we left Rome. Well, we went to Pompeii. So we were actually touring the ruins at Pompeii when a notice came on one of our students' phones, and the word spread quickly to let us know that the Pope had passed that morning.
And what was everyone's reaction? Were you, shocked or just sort of feeling, I guess, blessed that you'd been able to see him?
I think that's a good description. It was very much a mix of both. Like Karoline said, the news spread very quickly. One student got the notification on their phone, and everyone sort of passed the news around. Obviously, people went to confirm it just to make sure that it was an accurate report. And we were literally in the middle of the tour. We were actually inside one of the buildings in Pompeii. And I think you described it really well, that it was a mixture of shock. We had literally seen him hours before. And then to receive the news that he had passed away, it quickly dawned on the kids what an amazing and very unique experience that they had. It was the significance and the poignancy of the whole event was not lost on them by any stretch.